Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I recently played the Undisputed beta and it got me extremely hyped as I am a boxer as well as a huge fan. I am a sucker for career modes. I've replayed career mode on Fight Night Champion countless times. I decided that I'm going to play through different boxing games and determine for myself which boxing game has the best career mode. In this video I will be covering the EA Sports Knockout King series. I will be covering all the Fight Night career modes in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. I will be analyzing each game in 3 categories: customization, improving your boxer, and immersion. Before I get started, any support is appreciated, so if you can give this video a like and subscribe, as I will be covering much more boxing games as well as dig into other kinds of games as well. So let's get started. The customization on the first Knockout Kings is very simple. You choose one out of 3 weight classes, you choose your height and weight up to the max weight for the division that you chose. You are then able to customize your boxer. You can change the hair color and face, as well as gloves and trunks and shoes. The options are very limited. There is no continuous customization. You cannot change anything about your boxer while progressing through the career, which is a bummer. There are only 2 ways to train and improve your boxer. Before every fight, you can choose between the speed bag or heavy bag. Choosing the speed bag will improve your speed and stamina, while choosing the heavy bag will improve your power and stamina. They're not interactive as well, it's all automatically done, but the improvements are noticeable during gameplay. Unfortunately, the immersion that you want with the career mode isn't there. There's no amateur stage to it. You're just given a ranking system that you need to progress through. Everything has a very bare minimum, but with this being the first title in the series, I could cut it some slack. I had a lot of fun with this one. At the beginning, I thought I can slowly improve my power and become a knockout machine, but the game reminds you right away that it's not as easy as it seems. I had a trilogy of fights with one opponent who knocked me out the first fight and knocked me on my ass 3 times in the second fight. I realized that I had to come up with a new game plan. I knew I couldn't simply trade with them or else I would lose it 3rd time. I boxed him from the outside, kept moving and landing combinations when I could, and knocked him down in the last round. I won by decision and shut him out on all 3 scorecards, and it was a moment of pure joy. More was added in the next iteration of Knockout Kings in terms of customization. Once again, you could choose one of 3 weight classes. You can select a nickname to go by, and you then have to choose how your boxer looks, and the options are predetermined choices. You don't really get to choose your hairstyle or hair color. You have to choose a boxer's appearance that has a hairstyle you want. Once again, you get to choose the color of your gloves, and more options were added for trunks and boots as well. You can't continuously customize your boxer throughout the career mode, unfortunately. You have more options this time around to improve your boxer's skills, and some interactivity was added as well. You can also choose a gym when creating your boxer, and based on what gym you choose, you get added effects to your stats. You can now choose how to train before every fight by choosing 2 options such as jogging or sparring, or working the suspended bag, for example. The only interactive part, regardless of what you choose, is throwing a small amount of punches at a heavy bag, and that's all. You're free to opt out of the interactive section, and it's honestly not worth completing the interactive portion as it doesn't add any bonus to your stats. You also unlock specialty punches as you progress through your career. Once again, the immersion isn't all there for the career mode in Knockout Kings 2000. Once again, you are given a ranking ladder that you must progress through in order to get to the top and become world champion in your division. Nothing new is really added to career mode aside from a few more training methods and customization options. Even though some new things were added, I wouldn't say it's better than the previous title career mode wise. It's also just the minimum requirements for a career mode.
A solid hit, and down he goes. 3, 4, 5.
Customization in Knockout Kings 2001 is pretty much the same as the previous iteration. Name your boxer, choose a nickname, and select a gym. You choose what division, height, and weight. You then allocate points to power, speed, stamina, cuts, etc. When it comes to actually creating your character, you're given only 9 options to choose for your boxer look. You can add tattoos, and a new boxing style has been added as well, so options for style are now boxer, slugger, or freestyle. More options were added for glove colors, trunks, and shoes. More taunts were added as well, and you can select what music to play during your ring walk. You can also customize your boxer while you progress through the career, which is cool as I like to change my attire as I progress. You can now allocate points after a training session. You can only train once before every fight. The interactive training sessions are much more involved, but not as much variety. You can either hit the heavy bag or one round of sparring. You have to throw punches indicated by the coach in the game, or sidestep or block. Not much freedom when it comes to sparring. Same as before, you can unlock specialty punches, which just upgrade a regular punch, and I decided to upgrade my cross, and it is very noticeable during a fight. Doing good in training really does pay off, as you will get more points to allocate towards your skills. This is a huge improvement in my opinion, even though it is limited. The added interactive training and more customization options definitely add more to the immersion of going through a career mode as your boxer. The work you put in training pays off when it comes to upgrading your skills. Doing well really pays off during fights as well. The game doesn't let you fly by your opponents either. You have to improve your skills and adapt to each boxer's style mid-fight. The same game plan will not work every fight. Knockout Kings 2002 allows you to choose one of 9 very basic looking boxer appearances. I believe they're all the same choices as the previous game. You only get 5 tattoo options as well. You have the same amount of trunks and gloves and shoes choices as Knockout Kings 2001. You can now choose a special punch as well as name your hometown. Character creation once again isn't really fleshed out. You can customize your boxer as you progress through career mode. Not much was added customization wise. It's almost identical to Knockout Kings 2001. Training your boxer isn't an option in this iteration. You are given points to allocate while creating your boxer, and if you win a fight, you also get to allocate points. Unfortunately, those are the only options for improving stats and skills. There's no more training, which really makes it pretty difficult to gain an upper hand on your opponents and improve your boxer skills. I gotta hand it to this game. The immersion is definitely there compared to previous games. First off, you get little cutscenes where your manager talks to you throughout your career. Another nice detail is how venues change to a better venue each time you climb up the pyramid. Yes, it's a pyramid this time instead of a list of rankings. Your first fight is in a gym with no spectators, and as you progress, you fight from smaller venues to more well-known and larger venues. I felt like I was actually working my way up, and the change of venues made me feel like I was becoming a star. The huge downside is removing the option to train. You have to depend on the outcome of your fights. Adding a training option would have made this more immersive.
Okay, kid, I'm gonna be your new manager. If you do what I say, I promise you'll go right to the top. If you don't, you'll be back working security at the mall.
I went into Knockout Kings 2003 hoping that I would have the most customization options. Launching career mode, I was staring at the exact same customization as Knockout Kings 2002, except you can't name your hometown this time. That's the only difference. The game features the exact same appearances, tattoos, and attire as the game that came out a year prior. The only way to improve your boxer's skills and stats is after every fight you are able to allocate points. Once again, there is no training option. Also, you don't get that many points to allocate even after winning by knockout, so it takes a while to actually improve your boxer's stats. The manager cutscenes are completely absent from this one. He does make an appearance, but only at the end of every fight he is standing next to you. With no training option and copying and pasting the boxers you faced in rankings as the previous year, even though this was a final Knockout Kings, I felt the least immersed in this one. That's too bad, as this was the best looking Knockout Kings and also the most fluid gameplay wise. Unfortunately, I don't have much to say about this game. It wasn't fleshed out enough for me. It was pretty much the exact same game as the previous year, just with better visuals, I guess. First off, I want to say that I had a ton of fun playing through every career mode in the Knockout Kings series, and they're all fantastic boxing games. But if I had to choose one game that had the best career mode in the series, I would have to say it's Knockout Kings 2002. Although the training options are absent, simply adding the small cutscenes of someone reacting to your performances and the change of venues as you progress really did a lot for me personally. Now, if you've played any of the Knockout Kings games before and tried the career mode, which did you enjoy the most? Please let me know in the comments below, and please give this video a like if you enjoyed hearing my thoughts, and subscribe for more boxing gaming content.